na. Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana country boy, coming at you live. If you don't know, I'm finna tell you what time is it. Do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do you know what time it is? It's Monday. And you know what happens on Monday? What happens every single Monday, it's time for the real conversation with a twist of humor. It's me, your boy, the Louisiana country boy, and I am holding down the fort tonight. I am all by myself. My lovely, wonderful co-host has taken the night off. She's taking a vacation. Wait a minute, what they call it? She's taking some PTO time. My co-host is taking some PTO time. Her daughter is actually getting ready to go off to new adventures in this wonderful journey called life. So they're spending some time together as she gets ready to depart out. So I want first and foremost blessings to her. She graduated from law school, so now she's going out to do her thing in the world and make the world a better place. So congratulations to her. Congratulations. So if I'm up here by myself, look here, I ain't got nobody to talk to but me. Hey, love, I ain't got nobody to talk to but me, so I ain't gonna even be up here long. I'm gonna just bop in and I'm gonna bop out. Man, I'm gonna say a few things and I'm gonna be on about y'all way. First, before I say anything, I want to say thank you so very much. Thank you for the opportunity to come into your homes, into your tablets, to your telephones, and computer, whatever it is. We greatly appreciate this opportunity to share with you. This is the real conversation with the twist of humor. And I guess I'm gonna have to be both. I'm gonna have to be the real conversation and I'm gonna have to be the twist of humor. That's how me and my multiple personalities, we can do it. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna share a little bit of this with you. It is a very, very well, let me do this before I do anything. I want to send some birthday shouts out to some people I know today, some birthdays. First and foremost to my daughter, her mom, my oldest daughter, her mom, Leslie. Today is her birthday. So happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And also it's Pernell Williams. It's his birthday. And there's some other people that I may have missed. So anybody that's having a birthday today, first and foremost from me, from the bottom of old country heart, I say to each and every one, if you're celebrating a birthday today, from the old country boy right here on the real conversation, you have your own personal happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. All right, now we got the particulars out of the way. Now let's move on to something else. Look here. So our old country boy wants to share this with y'all. Since I ain't got nothing to share with my co-host, because my co-host ain't here, I'm gonna just share with y'all. Look, today is another special day for this old boy. Guess I just let my real conversation out. Today, my youngest started kindergarten. Today's her first day in kindergarten. I didn't have the opportunity to be there to take her to school today. Um, so I called her a little while ago, didn't get a chance to talk to her. So as soon as I pop up off of here, I'm going to try to call her again to see how her first day of school went. It's man, if you don't know, let me tell you about me. It is I'm overjoyed and I'm grateful, so very grateful. See, this is definitely a new phase in life for me as she embarks upon her new journey. As many that are going or heading back to school are doing, embarking upon this new journey, this new thing to discover some new things in life. Um, Man, I tell y'all, embrace it, embrace the journey. Take this opportunity to soak some things in, soak it in. Um, Man, because life will throw you some things. Life will definitely throw you some things. I am truly, 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 truly. Hey, Miss Julie. Um, I am truly grateful that God has blessed me personally with the opportunity to see my second child. My oldest, of course, she's been through, my oldest is 31, so she's gone through the kindergarten, the high school, junior high, high school, and graduated, and all those wonderful things and going on. So to be able to have this opportunity again to embrace it, the difference is between the two is I understand how important it is, and I say this to each and every, I will say this personally, and maybe y'all don't get it. Maybe y'all don't even care about what I'm going to say. But to parents, embrace those moments, embrace those children, embrace them as they embark upon these journeys. Spend some time with them, spend some quality time with them. When they come home from school, show some interest. Don't just shoo them off or give them a tablet or give them a phone and put them over there in the corner. Show some interest. At least ask them how their day went. At least be involved in their lives. Let me tell y'all something. The school and these teachers are not meant to raise our kids. They're meant to teach our kids. And the only way we will know what they're being taught is to ask them some questions. Ask them how their day went. Ask them what they had for lunch. Ask them if they met some new friends. Ask them these questions. Be involved in their lives. See, for me, the reason I am so intentional about being involved in my child's life and being there and spending the time, because this is how I see it. How I see it. Nobody else might not see it this way. If I don't spend the time now, when she gets older, and she will, and she goes out and she meets her own friends, then if I don't spend the time now, when I be begging for her to spend the time, she ain't gonna have the time. So I want to be able to take this time and take these moments and spend with her, whatever it may be. Ask the question: how was your day? What'd you do today? What'd you learn today? If you don't show some interest in what your children are doing, if you don't, then why would you expect somebody else to? And why would you be upset when somebody else does? Our children run to us and they want us and they want to know that we care about what's going on. Sometimes they may not act like it, but they appreciate it. Tell me how many of us did not appreciate the fact if our parents showed some interest in what we were doing, showed some interest in the things that went on in our lives. That way they don't have to hide things from you. That way they don't have to keep little secrets from you. That way they don't have to do that. They know that you're there. They know that you're a disciplinarian, but they also know that you love them. And they know that you're going to tell them when nobody else will, that you will tell them the dadgum truth, regardless of what it is, regardless of who likes it or not. You're going to tell them the truth, and you will definitely let them know what's right from wrong. And that's what we should be. And that's what we should do, and the things that we should instill. So I'm grateful that God has blessed me with this opportunity to go through this journey with another. I'm not gonna sit up here and sugarcoat like I was with my oldest. I was there and was not. But God saw fit to give me another opportunity to take from the things, the mistakes, and take from them and take from those things and learn and apply them. See, we can learn everything we want. We can learn everything we want. We can read every book. We can go to every seminar. We could be at every meeting. But if you're not applying the things that you learn, you ain't did nothing. Just a waste of time. It's not about what you learn. It's about applying it. It's about the application. That's what it's about. It is about the application. Learn it all. But if you don't apply it, you've done absolutely nothing. So for me personally, the things that I've gone through and the things that I've had to learn, the pain, I've taken it and I'm learning from it and I'm applying it to be not better for you, but to be a better person each and every day. I want to be better than I was the day before. That's my goal, not to be better than anybody else, not to be in competition with anybody else. All I want to do is be better me than I was the day before. I want to be a better person. I want to be better than I was the day before. I want to be able to be that person each and every day. I want to live this life. I want to be able to express my feelings and be able to talk about things open, honestly, and transparently, whether good, bad, or indifferent, to talk about it and at least have somebody to say, hey, you know what? No, that just wasn't, and to be open to listen. Sometimes we have a hard time taking criticism from other people because we always think we're right. The one thing that I have learned, the other thing that I've learned is you know what? Take those things and improve yourself. No, I will never be perfect in everybody's eyes, be perfect in God's eyes, but I will never be perfect in everybody's eyes. But again, I can work as hard as I can to be a better me, to be a better me. I'm very, very grateful for Patricia Ann's mom. And I will say this, I said it before, I'm grateful for her for doing the things and being the mother that she is. Um, could things be different? Could we have a better conversation? Of course. But in the end, it's not about either one of us. Now, say that to all you parents, to say that to all you mothers out there, all you daddies out there where y'all bickering and fighting and got something against. Let me tell you something. If you got some kids, it ain't about them. It's not about them. It ain't about the other person. It ain't about that girl. It ain't about that boy. It ain't about them. It's about that child. What is in the best interest of that child? What can you do? Understand this, mamas, daddies, that neither one of y'all create that child by yourself, first and foremost. So get your egos, get your pride, move all that stuff off the table, get your feelings out the way. How you may feel about another person. I feel like, well, nobody care how you feel. What's best for the child? Move your feelings, move your little ego. Sometimes I know, well, they did this to me. Well, you know what? It does not really, and I'm saying this, it doesn't really matter what that person did to you. What kind of parent are they? What kind of parent are they? And fathers, step up. Step up, fathers. Step up. What they say in the army, assume the position that you have been given. God blessed you to be a father. You didn't do it by yourself. You can think you did, but it wasn't you. God specifically chose you to be the father to that child. Step up. Step up and do that. Regardless of what you may feel about that mama, don't matter. Step up and be a father to that child. Mothers, mothers, if that man, if that man is doing and trying to be a father, step out the way. Fathers step up and mothers step out the way and allow them to be. Allow them to be. Because understand this. If it was the fact, if this thing was created where the child didn't need both, it wouldn't take but one to make it. But seeing that God created it where it takes both to create a child, then that must mean both are needed. Because guess what? I can say personally, there are wonderful things that my mother gave me. There are wonderful, wonderful things that my mother did for me. Wonderful person she was. But the one thing my mother could never be is my dad. She could never, ever be my daddy. No matter what she may have done, she could never be my daddy. And of all the things, my father, he could never be my mother. He could never instill in me what she could. And she could never instill in me what he could. So understand, parents, be that. God gave you a duty. to watch over, to protect, and to guide his gift. And understand that's what these children are. They are a gift that God has blessed us with to watch over, to protect, and to guide. So move your stanky, little ugly egos, move your pride, move all this foolishness out the way, how you may feel about them, what you may think about them. Oh, they hurt me, they cheated on me, they this, they lied. They move all that out the way. Okay. What kind of parent are they? Are they instilling positive values into that child? Are they helping that child to grow and mature? Are they pouring in positivity? If that's what's happening, mother step back, father step up, and allow them to be. Fathers allow the mother to be the mother. Mothers allow the fathers to be the father. That's all I got to say about that. Everybody, let me tell you, and this is the other thing I learned for me. Can't talk about nobody else. There is no handbook. There is no handbook on how to be a parent. Folks can tell you this because let me tell you something. What worked over there in the Jones household ain't gonna work in the Smith household. So don't let people tell you, well, this work. What works for one doesn't work for the other. There is no manual to tell you exactly how it's going to work. But what you have to do is stay at it, and stay with it. Stay at it because understand something. Just like we were when we were coming up, we were the future. And just like the children that are coming up now, they are our future. They will become what we pour into them. They will become what we pour into them. Let's make sure that we're always encouraging them. Let's make sure that we're always showing them love. Because let me tell you something. That's the other thing I know. If we ain't showing them love at home, they will go find it somewhere else. If we're not showing them love at home, they will go find it somewhere else. If we're not paying them attention at home, they will go get attention somewhere else. We have a duty and a responsibility to our children, not just to send them off and just be like, oh, Lord, school started. Now I could just run them off and let the teachers be the. It's not what the school is for. And again, if you want to know what they're being taught in school, you need to ask the questions. Ask them what they learned. Ask them how their day went. That's your responsibility. That's my responsibility as parents. So, hey, look, see, I told you I wasn't going to be on here long. I say what I had to say. That was about it. But anyway, that was my thing. So, yes, it has been a one of those days. And I will say this: it was very. Today was for me was an emotional day, knowing that my little one was going off, and man, it was really surreal for me. So many things that are first for me. Again, this year, my birthday, celebrated my birthday, turned 59. My dad passed at 58. This year, the executive producer turned 5. My dad didn't get an opportunity to see me turn 5. My dad didn't get an opportunity to see me off to my first day or be there, be a part of my life, my first off to kindergarten. So, to say like, wow, and to really look and say, man, my little one's growing up. My little one's growing up. But that's what we should be instilling in them and knowing that we're raising them to grow up and go out and be positive people and to let God's spirit flow through them. And that's one thing that I pray is that for my little one, for my oldest one, is that they never allow this world to taint the spirit that God has placed in them, because this world can do it. Look around. Look around. God placed his breath in each and every one of us. But some of us have gone through some things where this world has tainted that spirit, that breath that he blowed into us. Some of us have some anger, some of us have some jealousy, some of us have some envy, some of us have some strife, but that is not the thing what God has poured into us. But what we've allowed this world to do is to scar us so bad that we've gotten away from who we are supposed to be. So I pray for the youth, and I pray for my child, and I pray for all children that they remain just that. They continue to be loving, and they continue to be kind, that their spirit overflows, that it overflows, that their spirit infects the classroom and their classmates and the faculty and the staff and everyone. That is my prayer. Because some of us old folks need some young spirits and some young breath and some new breath inside of us to get some of this anger, hate, and strife out of us. Some of us need it. Some of us need it. And I pray that we all receive it. We all receive that joy. We all understand how important, how very, very important our youth are. Because one day they won't be you, but they will be our future. So, and that's how we should look at them, and that's how we should treat them. What do you want your future to look like? What do you want your future to look like? So, whatever you instill in these children, that's what they will become. You instill peace, they will become peacemakers. If you instill joy, they will become joyful. If you instill love, they will learn to love unconditionally. What do you want your future to look like? So look here. That's it. That's all. Old Country Boy is in and he's out. My co-host ain't got to hold up the church thing and say it's time to go, because Old Country Boy is finna get on up out here, because it's been a day. Well, look here. I love y'all. Miss Julie, it is so good to see you. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. I pray that you're feeling better. Thank you for joining. Thank you so very much. I love you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. I love you from the bottom of my heart to each and every one of y'all. I thank y'all for tuning in for a little moment. For a little country boy back post talk by itself. I just had to say I won't talk by myself. That's what I had to do. But that's it. That's all. Let's just learn it. Let's be positive. Let's feed some positivity. Again, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna hammer this point home before I leave. Mothers, if that man, whether it's daddy, stepdaddy, uncle, whomever it may be, that's trying to pour into that child's life, if they're trying to pour in and they're pouring in positivity, move your pride, move your ego, move your feelings out the way. Well, they didn't treat me like that. Move your pride, move your feelings, move your ego out the way. If they're trying to be there and be supportive to that child in the upbringing and the raising of that child to be positive, move your feelings, move your egos out the way, and allow that. Every child needs that. They need a positive male role model in their life. Fathers, become the positive male role models in these kids' life. Men, step up to the plate. Step up. I don't care. Well, I don't like her. Well, you liked her when you laid down with her. So I say this is that child is as much a part of you, men, as they are that mother. Don't be putting it all off on the mother. I'm learning these things. You don't put it all off on them. Step up. assume the position of being the man, of being the leader, of being the head. That don't mean that you got to be up in the house. That don't mean that you got to be all up under that woman. That means you assume the position of being the leader and being the father to that child. That's your duty. God chose you to be that father, that child's father, then be it. Because trust me, he gonna hold you accountable for it. And mothers, once more again, if that man is trying to be, allow him to be. Allow him to be. If he's trying to be there and he's trying to do the right thing, and you know it, get them naysayers about your ear and understand it ain't about you. It ain't about you. It ain't about him. It is about the best for the child. Men, it is about what's best for the child. It is about what's best for the child. Parents, it is about what's best for the child. Bottom line, get your pride, get your feelings up out of there. Because too many times it's your pride, it's your ego, and it's your feelings that you may think are not affecting the children, but it is. Stop it. Stop it and stop it today. Old country boy's words. Now, look here. Old country boy gonna leave you just like I'm gonna leave you like I always leave you. Look at here. Understand this. Each and every one of us has been given a purpose. Each and every one of us has been given a vision. Each and every one of us has it. Bottom line, what you need to do is walk in it. Walk in your purpose, even if that means you got to walk by yourself. Walk in your purpose. Everybody's not going to support you in your vision. Everybody's not going to believe in you. And when you say, this is my purpose, everybody's not. Don't worry about it. If God has given it to you, it's yours. And what you need to do is walk in it. Walk in it. Bottom line, walk in it. People may say this about you, you're too this, you're too that. Naysayers, that's what they're supposed to do. They're doing their job. Now you need to do yours. What's your job? Continue to walk in your purpose. Continue to walk in your vision. Understand this. I can say this, if your vision is to write that book, then write it. If your vision is to be a teacher, then teach. If your vision is to be a preacher, then preach. If your vision is to be a singer, then sing. If it's to be a hairdresser, then dress some hair, baby. A nail tech some nails. A painter, a mechanic, whatever your vision is, truck driver, it don't matter. Whatever the vision is that God gave you, walk in it. A nurse, a doctor, it doesn't matter. Walk in it. Follow your vision. Doesn't matter if people are follow through on the vision that God has given you. Because understand something about your purpose and your vision. It's yours, but it ain't for you. I say this and I say this, and one day somebody's gonna be like, oh, I get it. It's yours, but it's not for you. Because that vision, somebody else is waiting for you to fulfill so they can fulfill theirs. That purpose, somebody's waiting for you to walk in yours so they can walk in theirs. Understand something. If you don't follow your vision, if you don't walk in your purpose, you are hindering somebody else from theirs. You're hindering somebody else. Whatever it is that God has given you, then just do it. Just do it. Just do it. And lastly but not least, as I end like I always end, good Lord woke you up this morning and you opened your eyes. You cleaned out your ears and you tried to hear, but the words just did not come clear. You was out today and you was strolling around. You was out like me. You was crying a little bit and your head was kind of down. And you were still trying to hear the words. Well, here it is. 8:32. Houston time. And I share this and I say this on behalf of myself, on behalf of my co-host, the little diva, on behalf of the Real Conversation with a Twist of Humor, the longest running podcast on Monday night. That's right. The longest running podcast on Monday night. Consistently, baby. I tell you this is that we love you. We love you. We love you. And we love you unconditionally. And what does that mean? Let me tell you what it means. Whether you support us, whether you like us, whether you call us, whether you talk about us, whether you talk down on us or talk up on us, no matter what, whether you drag us through the mud or you hang us out on the line, we love you unconditionally because our love for you is not tied to what you do for us. Our love for you is a commandment from God. And we love you. It ain't nothing, absolutely, positively nothing that you can do about it. That's it. Old Country Boys out of here. I hope my co-host say I did a good job. Y'all, when y'all see my co-host, y'all thank you, hey, brother Larry, love you, my brother. When y'all see my co-host, y'all tell her what kind of job I did. Tell her if I held it down pretty good on here. Look here, Old Country Boys out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm gone. Let's take care of them kids, man. I'm out of here.